Hello there everyone, how's it going? Welcome to my first ever World of Warcraft video. Now today I'm going to show you all the add-ons I use on a day-to-day basis and my minimalistic user interface. So can't wait to show you guys all these add-ons I use, and I'm ready to see my user interface ready in 3, 2, 1. There it is. As you see, not a lot of stuff on the screen because look how beautiful this game is. I want to look at it all the time, and with the clunky defaults, Blizzard add-ons, and all that stuff, the user interface, it just gets in the way. So I decided to go for a minimalistic UI, and I'll show you everything I use, how I set it up, so on and so forth. Alright, the first add-on that I'd like to show you guys is probably one of the biggest ones I use, and that is Bartender. Bartender is a very well-known add-on used by World of Warcraft players, PvE and PvP players, or just casual players. So it's just used to, move any bar around. You can add bars, you can get rid of bars, you can move anything, like the pet bar, the micro menu, which is down here. It's a really good way to kind of organize everything. Like if you want your bars close together and in the middle, you can do that like I did. If you want them more spread out, you can do that. You can change the visibility, which I'll show you how to do that real quick. I have like a custom credentials or something like that. Not on bar 1, it's bar... there it is. So you see how I make it fade out when I'm out of combat is I check this little fade out button. I go down and I use custom condition. Then I type this combat show fade. I'll put this in the description if you need it. So yes, Bartender, very easy. You can move anything around wherever you want to. Really good add-on. Definitely recommend it for anything. The next add-on I want to show you guys is shadowed uniframes. Is the uniframes I use instead of the default ones. And the only reason why I use this is, one, because they can fade out really easily. It's just one simple check mark. And plus, I just like the design better. Like, it's really minimalistic. You have the 3D portrait. You have your health, the number of health you have, and the number of mana. Or when I change it to cat form, it shows you the energy. Yeah, I really like it. Let me go into the options real quick. Shadowed uniframes. Let's see, you can lock the frames. You can change them around if you want to, like I did. Like, here's my party right here, but if I decide to have my party like up here, I can have it up here, but I prefer it down here. But everyone's different, so if you want to change it where everything goes, you can do that easily. I'll have my boss, raid bosses, arenas, target right here. Really handy add-on if you want kind of a sleek design for it. And how I make it fade is simple. Go to player, go to, I think it's frame, it's right here. Combat fader, enable combat fader, which is pretty much it'll fade out when you're not targeting or in combat. Combat alpha, which should be 100%. See the opacity, whatever, is at 100% when it's in combat, and then the inactive is 10%. So really handy. Really like it. Really like the fade outs. Really gives it kind of a cool minimalistic feel to it. Alright, for the last really big add-on that I use that everyone should have, kind of like Bartender and Shadow Uniframes, is daily boss modes. And I shouldn't even be going over this add-on. If you don't have daily boss modes, you are literally living under a rock, and you're never going to be good at WoW if you don't have this. So just for example, I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to go to options. I'm going to get a test going on if I can find it. I don't even know where it is. General, here we go, test bars. So you see, it's just timers for boss mechanics. Really necessary if you're going to get any sort of rating or high level dungeons. A PvP player, if you're like super focused on PvP, may not be as useful, But how you see all this stuff is just popping up while I'm talking. Definitely get this add-on. It's really useful for anyone, you know, PvP. If you want to get into do some nudges while you're PvP, this is really important. PvE definitely for raids and all that. And then if you're a casual player, you know, it helps. It really does help.
3.
You see, it does timers and all that.
Beware.
So it just like vomits you all this information, like evil spell, get out of the fire, you know, a boom in 10 seconds apparently. I think it's almost over.
4, 3,
oh, here we go.
2, 1.
I guess that means it's crazy. Yeah, destruction. That's crazy. I see test mode is finished. So that's pretty much the gist of daily boss modes. And there's like other equivalents to like that, like bigwigs, which I used. But daily boss mode just kind of gives a better feeling on what's going on rather than bigwigs. So yeah, those are the 3 big add-ons that Bartender Shadow Uniframes that I can never like go without having. So there's that, and I'll go into a lot of the other smaller add-ons that I use to really put my UI together. Alright, for the first add-on, I'm going to just Bagnon. Bagnon is super important. I should have put this with my add-ons that I absolutely need, but I don't feel I should be with them, you know, because I don't absolutely need this. But really important if you're organize your inventory. Like, here's all my important stuff down here. Here's all my non-important stuff. So yes, I accidentally went to target. Bagnon is really helpful if you just want all your bags kind of in one section instead of all cluttered throughout the screen. And this does work for the bank too, so you have all these different bags opening on the screen, and it's so terrible. And I don't know why Blizzard should have this in the game. Anyway, this should be defaultly in, so get on that, Blizzard. I'm waiting. Alright, for the next add-on is going to be a really small add-on, but it really does help me for, it helps me for creating a UI, and should help anyone for creating a UI, and that is a simple add-on called Align. Oh, if I can spell it right. God, I can't even spell it right. Align, there it is. It's just a big grid. That's all it is. It's a big grid where you can center things. As you see, everything on here is centered. My bars are centered. My shadow uniframes are centered. Everything is centered, and it really does help. Really small add-on. So yeah, really helpful if you're making a UI. If you're done with making your UI, you could probably delete it and nothing would happen. But I move stuff around a lot, and I'll probably like make an update for this in the future. But for now, I like it where it's at, and that's why I'm making this video. So yeah, Align, very helpful add-on for trying to center anything, really. The next add-on I want to show you guys is HandyNotes. HandyNotes is a really good add-on, especially for treasures and leveling and Draenor, where the Draenor's treasures have, if I can get the Draenor treasures give a lot of XP. So as you see, you can see these kind of on the map, and that is HandyNotes. Just shows you where treasures are, shows you where rares are as well. But you gotta install HandyNotes, then you have to install the HandyNotes extension, DraenorTreasures, and LegionRares. I have the LegionRares one. If I can get out of here, LegionRares, as you see, they're scoured here, and plus the treasures too. So very helpful add-on for tracking treasures and rares as well. Alright, the next add-on I want to show you guys is Nug Combo Bar. This is a helpful add-on if you're using combo points, or pretty much any class uses some sort of points when it does something. Like, for instance, like the monk uses chi, the warlocks use those things for the chaos bolt, I think. I don't know, I don't play a warlock, I'm very sorry, but you know, so here we go. I'm gonna get into combat. I'm gonna hit this target a little bit, and you see right above my shadow uniframe there is a bar showing my combo points. The cool thing about this is once I hit 5 combo points, or the maximum I can, it'll play that sound, which is very helpful to me. If it didn't play that sound, I probably wouldn't use this. So very helpful to me, and it should be helpful to anyone who wants to use it. So Nug Combo Bar is a really helpful add-on to kind of blindly know when you hit the maximum combo points or maximum anything for whatever points your class uses. Alright, another add-on that I use is Skada damage meter, and I don't have it toggled up right now, but I'll put it up right now. And that's pretty much a damage meter to where you can track how much GPS you're doing, track how much your group is doing. The reason why I don't have it up right now is that I only have it toggled when I'm in a party, so I don't find use for it when I'm not in a party. So Skada damage meter, it's just like recount. If you ever heard of recount, I like Skada because you can change how it looks and all that, and I like blue, and Skada is mostly blue, I guess. I don't know, I prefer Skada over recount if you ask me. Alright, for the next two and last two add-ons I'm going to show you, I'm going to hop on my Outlaw Rogue and show you those add-ons. So I'm going to get up this druid, hop on him real quick, and I'll see you when I hop on him. So see you in a sec. Alright guys, so we're on the Outlaw Rogue. We are in Orgrimmar, which is the Horde capital city. So we're on him, and you're probably thinking, what add-on could be useful for an Outlaw Rogue? So, pretty simple. Roll the Bones. It's a really important ability for the Outlaw Rogue, and knowing what roll you got is very important as well. So, I'm going to just attack target a little bit, get some combo points, you know, just chilling. Then, roll the Bones. Oh, they're right here. This add-on is called xRoll. I just see, if you look at my chat, it says xRoll version 1.3 loaded. That's what it is. It pretty much tells you what roll you got and how long it lasts. It's very helpful if you're an Outlaw Rogue, so you don't have to look all the way up here where your buffs are to know what you got. So, yes, very helpful. And I have one more to show you guys, but I have to go to my order hall to show you it. Alright, so we're about to enter our order hall. We're going to lay our insignia down. We're going to open and get to the Halls of Shadows. So, you know, everything's normal here. You know, nothing crazy awaits. Where's the HideOrderHallBar? It's gone. Yes, the add-on that I have is called HideOrderHallBar. I thought the bar was completely ugly. It was so unnecessary. It was so useless. I hated it. I was like, how do I get rid of this? And then I saw an add-on. I don't know where I found it, but it's called HideOrderHallBar. I'll put it in the description. Not a lot of people like it. I really hope Blizzard either gets rid of it or makes it useful, because it's not useful. So yeah, HideOrderHallBar. Really simple, really light add-on. Just gets rid of the order hall bar, nothing else. Yeah guys, that's all the add-ons I use, all my user interface. So you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like, and if you have any suggestions or questions about my UI, please leave it in the comments. I'll be going through them, replying to all you guys. So yeah, see you in my next one. Bye.